In chapter 1150, Oda finally pulled back the curtain on a game-changing secret surrounding the mysterious figure known as Imu-sama. We witnessed a glimpse of her terrifying magical abilities, most notably when she activated a mystical circle that transformed the legendary giants Dorry and Brogy into demonic monstrosities. But what truly caught the eye of eagle-eyed fans wasn't just the transformation, it was the strange inscription etched beside the magic circle. Yeah, Eris de Tar. At first glance, the phrase seems cryptic, maybe even nonsensical, but upon closer inspection, it opens the door to a complex web of clues that tie together ancient mythology, astronomy, and the prophetic third world theory of the One Piece universe. Remember the book Nico Robin was holding in the Owl Library? It bore a strange symbol that translates to chaos, the very same word that appears at the start of the third world prophecy. This raises a crucial question. Are these coincidences, or is Oda carefully weaving a cosmic mythos where chaos becomes the gateway to the secrets of Nika and the void century that Imu fears so deeply? Here's where things get even wilder. Aerys isn't just some random name. In both mythology and astronomy, it carries weight. In Greek myths, Aerys is the goddess of chaos, often depicted as a dark-winged woman who spreads discord among mortals and rulers. In our solar system, Aerys is also the second largest dwarf planet, reinforcing the idea that Oda might be building a symbolic celestial system within his story. The sun represents Nika, the earth stands for Imu, the 5 elder stars Gorosei mirror Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, while the moon connects to Garling, and the ancient weapons, Pluton, Uranus, and Poseidon, align with other planetary entities. So, who exactly is Aerys in this cosmic chessboard? According to the Second World Prophecy, she may very well be the forest ruler who sparked a war between mankind and the sun. She was killed, allowing humanity to take control. But there's one more jaw-dropping layer. If you remove the D from Eris de Tar, you get Aerostar, a real-life NASA project launched in 1972 in collaboration with Auburn University. Its goal, to create a massive system to collect and share Earth's knowledge. Eerily similar to Vegapunk's dream. Even stranger, NASA chose exactly 20 scientists for the project, just like Oda's 20 founding kings of the world government. And the project's logo? A pentagram, the same symbol we see in the magical tools used by Imu. This connection between chaos, willpower, and magic echoes what Vegapunk said about devil fruits, that they are born from human desire and imagination. So what if devil fruits are in fact magical manifestations of mankind's dreams? And what if Imu-sama has mastered this very form of chaos magic? Beneath the veil of chaos lies a terrifying magical truth. The world of One Piece isn't just a pirate adventure. It's a cosmic epic where human will clashes with ancient forces once worshipped as gods. And from this perspective, we can infer that Imu-sama was determined to bring down the Great Kingdom by any means necessary, even if it meant tapping into forbidden forces like ancient spells and arcane magic. When we look back at real-world history, ancient Egyptians, the pharaohs, were known to be masters of magic. Their rituals and sorcery permeated every aspect of their rule, and these mystical powers were seen not just as tools, but as divine extensions of their sovereignty. In the world of One Piece, the Kingdom of Alabasta is heavily inspired by ancient Egypt, something Oda himself has confirmed on multiple occasions. This strengthens the theory that Imu may have a deep connection to this ancient kingdom. Now here's where things get even more interesting. When King Cobra dared to mention Lily of the D during his final moments, Imu reacted with visible fury, despite still keeping Lily's image in Mary Jawaz and staring at it with an expression full of unresolved emotion. This strongly suggests some kind of familial tie or historical bond between the two, perhaps even a sibling connection or a shared royal lineage. Even more telling is the mysterious magic circle Imu used, which visibly contained the word D. This raises the possibility that Imu herself may have been born into the D clan, but at some point rejected it. That betrayal could have led to a deep-rooted vendetta, one that drove her to erase the D lineage from history using any means possible, including the kind of dark sorcery historically believed to be wielded by pharaohs to preserve their reign and control the world around them. This transforms Imu into more than just a shadowy ruler. She becomes a tragic, deeply layered figure. Not merely a tyrant, but someone shaped by betrayal, vengeance, and a haunting past. The war between Imu and the Great Kingdom is no longer just political, it's personal. A war rooted in bloodlines, legacy, and ancient identity, where myth and reality collide, and personal grudges shape the fate of the world. And what further deepens this theory about Imu-sama's true origins and her connection to the D lineage is what we saw in chapter 11-17. Vegapunk came dangerously close to revealing a shocking truth about the D bearers when he said, "Finally, I want to leave a message to those around the world who carry the D in their names. Among you, there is Mo." Before the broadcast abruptly cut off, this cryptic statement wasn't just dramatic suspense. It directly ties to Imu herself, especially after she revealed the name Mo when she took control of Gonko's body. That similarity isn't a coincidence. It adds yet another piece to the puzzle linking Imu to the D family. What's even more fascinating is that in ancient Egyptian, the real-world inspiration behind Alabasta, the word Mo means divine lineage or sacred blood. This title was historically reserved for pharaohs who believed themselves to be children of the gods. Here, the threads connect once again to the Alabasta kingdom, which Oda has openly stated is inspired by ancient Egyptian civilization. So, could it be that Imu-sama, who reacted with fierce anger upon hearing the name Lily of the D, is actually her descendant or perhaps her sister? But unlike Lily, who chose a path of freedom and sacrifice, Imu chose the path of supposed divine authority, absolute power, and dark sorcery. If Mo truly means divine lineage, and Imu has been hiding this name all along, then this not only confirms her ties to the D clan, it shows she believes herself the rightful heir to that legacy. Yet she deliberately betrayed it, twisting its meaning from a symbol of hope for the world into a curse upon it. And if we take a closer look at Imu-sama's choice to call herself Mu during the possession of Gonko's body, the implications are striking and deeply symbolic. On one hand, the word Mu carries sacred meaning in ancient cultures, particularly in Egyptian mythology, where it signifies divinity and holy lineage. On the other, Mu might represent the first bearer of the D, the original spark of the mysterious legacy that has baffled the world for centuries. In this light, Imu isn't just a member of the D clan. She might be the origin of it, perhaps even the progenitor of the D lineage itself. But rather than embracing its ideals, freedom, resistance against tyranny, and inherited will, she turned against them. Unlike figures like Roger and Luffy, who embody the rebellious spirit of the D, Imu chose the polar opposite path. She became a shadow goddess ruling from behind the scenes, cloaking herself in secrecy and control. What's even more telling is her decision to go by Mu alone, without the D. This could signal a deliberate rejection of her full name, a conscious effort to bury her past, erase her true identity, and elevate herself above all others. It's reminiscent of the pharaohs who fused political rule with divine worship, crafting an image of sacred authority. Now, if we connect this to the way she looks at Queen Lily's image in Mary Joieuse, her gaze doesn't radiate pure hatred. It feels more like a deep internal conflict, a haunting tension between who she once was, a D-bearer, and who she's become, a force waging war against her own legacy.